Hello class 10th, this is Praful Sharma, biology lecturer to UP School Amet. In today's session, we are going to sum up RBSc chapter 1st, Food and Human Health. As you all know that nutrition is the base of life. This is the process by which living things receive the food necessary for growth and health. These nutrients are the substances that are necessarily needed to keep a living being alive and to help it to grow. They fulfill the various requirements of body. For better health, balanced diet is essential. Healthy and balanced diet keeps the body fit, active and strong. A balanced diet is that type of diet which contains all nutrients. Shortage or unavailability of any nutrient in food will make it unbalanced diet. Shortage or excess of any nutrient for a long time in food item is said to be malnutrition. The effect of malnutrition can be seen in many ways in our body. The various elements of nutrients perform various functions. Hence, it is clear if there is shortage or excess in intake of any nutrition, the function performed by that particular nutrient will be faulty. Malnutrition results in poor conditions of health caused by lack of food or lack of right type of food. In our country, the main reason of malnutrition is unavailability of balanced diet to the people. Mumps, marasmus, kwashiorkor are common diseases amongst children of poor families. Painful swelling in the neck is the symptom of mumps due to lack of iodine in food items. Vitamins are micro part of food but important from work point of view. Shortage of one or more vitamins reflects its symptoms clearly. In the given table, some diseases are mentioned due to shortage of vitamins with their symptoms. Say for example, the disease due to shortage of vitamin A is night blindness and its symptoms are poor vision, loss of vision in darkness or in night. Beriberi is a disease due to shortage of vitamin B1, which is also called as thiamine, and its symptoms are weak muscles and very little energy to work. Riboflavinosis is the disease due to shortage of vitamin B2 or riboflavin, and the symptoms are skin rupture of mouth, side and lips, fall in memory. Pellagra is the disease due to shortage of vitamin B3 niacin. Its symptoms are smooth, beefy, red glossitis, that is tongue inflammation, bleeding from gums and rashes on skin. Generally are symptoms of scurvy, which is a deficiency disease due to lack of vitamin C or ascorbic acid. Rickets is the disease due to shortage of vitamin D or calciferol, and its symptom includes bending of bones of legs and reduces the gap between knees. Let's move on to the next topic, that is protein malnutrition. Due to poverty, people are not able to include sufficient quantity of proteins in their food and suffer from malnutrition. Mainly children are affected from this problem. For pregnant women and young children, protein is necessary. People suffer from kwashiorkor disease. Due to the shortage of protein, the body of children suffer from swelling and takes less meal. Temperament becomes teasing, skin becomes yellow, dry, black and is filled with rashes. When protein is not sufficient, body starts to become dry and shorter. Eyes goes inside and this disease is known as marasmus. Here comes the next topic, Mineral malnutrition. Various minerals plays very important role in body movement. Due to the shortage of minerals, many types of disorders occur. Say for example, iron is a part of blood's hemoglobin. Due to the shortage of iron, face human beings turns yellow. Calcium makes the bone strong, and shortage of this mineral weakens the bone. Bone bends and become breakable. Due to shortage of iodine, process of thyroid gland gets slow and one suffers from goiter. We are exploiting the very limited available water sources in such a way that we will face water crisis in near future. Maximum usable water comes from rivers, lakes, or from underground water sources. We use them and pollute also. This way we are attacking in dual way on our life giver. It is best to discuss about the importance of water. If we say water is life, then it will not be hyperbola. Water is used for drinking, for cooking food, for bathing, for washing the clothes, and for various domestic uses. It is needed for agriculture and industries. Water is the only such material which is available in all the three states of matter. Water is available in nature in solid form, in liquid form, as well as in gas form. Water which we get from our use contains many microorganisms, out of which few are useful to us and some of them are harmful. There should be following qualities in water. Water should not contain visible plants, particles, and harmful microorganisms. pH of water should be balanced and proper amount of oxygen should be present in it. Our body performs various functions. All metabolic reactions of body are performed due to water. So, doctors advise us to drink at least 8 glasses of water in a day. If you do physical labor, then you should drink more water. Water maintains the optimum temperature in the body. The immunity of body increases and chances to be ill decreases. By drinking water in sufficient quantity, unwanted fat doesn't store in the body. There is less possibility of allergies if we drink sufficient quantity of water. It is said that a person who drinks sufficient quantity of water will not suffer from cold and fever. It also prevents from stone formation in our body. If drinking water is polluted, then many diseases takes us in our grip. Waterborne diseases are due to microorganisms available in water which easily enter in our body. Viruses, bacteria, protozoans, worms, and they are found near unhealthy places. By these, cholera, dysentery like diseases occurs. From dirty water, many viral infection spreads. Due to viral infection, hepatitis, flu, cholera, typhoid, and jaundice spread. Bala or Naru disease had been a major problem of Rajasthan for some time. Its pathogenic worm is Dracunculus medinensis. It's a female worm, always lays its egg in water outside the human body. By drinking such polluted water, this disease can spread from one person to another. Due to governmental initiatives, no any patient of Narubala has been found after year 2000. Prevention should be taken seriously against water-generated diseases. Water should be boiled and filtered and cooled before use for drinking purpose. Here comes the next topic, obesity. Obesity is the condition when maximum fat is stored in the body and which gives bad effect on the body. This state of health decreases the age of living. If we talk about the body mass index, the BMI is a body mass ratio with length of the body. When it is up to 25 kg per meter square, then obesity is under control. And when its limit is more than 30 kg per meter square, then it is known as obesity. Obesity is connected with many diseases such as heart disease, sugar, sleeping disorders, breathing problems, and many types of cancers. There may be many reasons of obesity, out of which main reason is taking more calories, taking fat contained meal, doing no exercise in physical work, regular one type of lifestyle, etc. add to the chances of obesity. Thyroid is another reason in context of obesity. Blood pressure. Blood pressure is the pressure of circulating blood exerted on the walls of blood vessels. Arteries are those pipes which carry the blood from heart to all the tissues and body parts. The blood pressure of a person is expressed in systolic and diastolic blood pressure such as 120/80. Systolic means upper value of pressure in which heart muscles shrink and pump the blood into arteries. Diastolic blood pressure means lower value of pressure when after shrinking heart muscles are in relaxed position. The systolic blood pressure of a normal human is between 90 to 180 mm mercury, and diastolic blood pressure of normal human is between 60 to 80 millimeter mercury. The instrument which is used to measure the blood pressure is known as sphygmomanometer. In 1733, Stephen Hales measured the blood pressure in horses for the first time. Many people use intoxicants of various types to produce false satisfaction. Gradually and slowly, they become habitual and addicted of these intoxicant materials. Every intoxicant material has bad effect on body and makes the user permanent patient. Let's start the toxic substances. Gutka. Gutka is prepared from pieces of betel, katha, lime, synthetic fragrance and very thin metal foils. In some gutkas, small quantity of tobacco is also poured. Due to the spread of pouch culture gutka, it has reached every city and village. Now women and children are also using it openly. Use of gutka is not only economically harmful but for health as well. You can see that in case of a person whose muscles of jaw become rigid and the jaw doesn't open properly. It occurs due to submucous fibrosis disease. Many of the synthetic materials are susceptible to be carcinogenic. They can cause cancer. The next toxic substance is tobacco, which is obtained from the leaves of Nicotiana tobacum plant. In the leaves, 1 to 8% nicotine named alkaloid is found. Maximum people chew it with pan, gutka or lime. Few people use its powder to clean the teeth and also to massage the gums. Tobacco is also used in bidi, cigarette, chillum, hookah or in other forms as well. There are certain harmful effects of this tobacco. Say for example, the possibility of cancer increases many times. The nicotine available in tobacco increases the thickness of walls of arteries and with increase the heartbeat and blood pressure. Use of tobacco by pregnant ladies will decrease the development rate of fetus. Carbon monoxide available in smoke of cigarette destroys RBC and decreases the oxygen carrying power of blood. In this way, this is why smoking is prohibited. If we talk about alcohol, wines are made up by many ways, but all these have some intoxicating material, ethyl alcohol, which is C2H5OH. The percentage of this material is different in various types of wines. The habit of drinking alcohol is increasing continuously in the society and its harmful effects are coming before us. The bad effect of drinking alcohol could be, after drinking alcohol, it reaches the liver and then it is converted into acetaldehyde, which is a poisonous material. Due to the effect of alcohol, the coordination and controlling of body decreases, which in turn decreases working efficiency and increases the possibilities of accidents. Alcohol decreases memory power and it also affects nervous system, causes fatty liver diseases, and it disbalances the economic condition and destroys social image. Here comes the next toxic substance, opium. Opium is obtained after drying the raw fruit, milk of opium plant, Papaver somniferum. In the milk of opium, approximately 30 types of alkaloids are found, in which morphine, codeine, papaverine, nicotine are common. Morphine and codeine are used to make painkiller medicines, and that is why opium is cultivated. To obtain joy and peace, many people use opium or heroin made from it for false satisfaction. The tradition to use opium on the occasion of pleasure or sorrow is still prevalent in rural areas. In rural areas, many mothers use opium for their children to make them sleep well. Whatever be the reason, the use of opium makes people habitual. In initial stage, less quantity is used, but slowly they become habitual to use large amount. Many people are habitual to use the fruit by boiling it. It decreases the immunity of human body. People start falling ill frequently. Misuse of medicine is another problem in our society. According to the survey conducted on demand of intoxicating materials in South Asia, among the drug addicts in India, they uses 42% alcohol, 20% opium, 30% heroin, 6% ganja, and more than 1.8% other kinds of intoxicants. According to the reports on the prescription paper of doctors, medicines like morphine, buprenorphine, propoxyphene, nitrazepam, diazepam have been misused for intoxicating. Use of smack is also increasing. In the states like Punjab, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Gujarat, traditional use of opium is continuous. Whereas northeast states have a tradition to take injections of heroin. Children are using thinner, petrol, solvent, etc. non-traditional sources for intoxication. The children living nearby roads are mostly in clutch with intoxicating materials like wine and drug medicines. They take gum used for pasting the shoes, correction fluid, spray paint, nail polish, rubber cement, dry eraser, markers, and gasoline synthetic material with breathing in their body. Trying to be unaware of the truth of life and hunger, these intoxicating children by fearful dreams, swelling in lungs, damage of liver, and never recoverable mental disorder and mental problems. Here comes our another topic, that is adulteration in food products. As we know that every product we purchase from market has adulteration problem. The fear of general public is also natural. Adulteration in materials have affected our body and daily life. There is an abundance of adulteration activities in the whole country. Synthetic milk, synthetic ghee, oil, tea, spices are sold openly. If someone falls ill by eating these, then the condition is more dangerous because medicines are also fake. Approximately 30 to 40% of materials is within adulteration. By keeping view on the adulteration in food items, we observe how smartly manufacturers of these items are throwing dust in our eyes. First, we take the example of cold drinks. Due to not fixing the standard amount of substances to be mixed in cold drinks in our country, the government also doesn't know which company has mixed how much unhealthful substance. Actually, Lidon, DDT, methionine, and chloropyrifos mixed materials are responsible for generation of cancer, muscle-related diseases, breathing problems, disorder of nervous system, and also harmful for our immunity. At the time of production of cold drinks, phosphoric acid is mixed, which affects the teeth directly. It has capability to melt iron also. Similarly, glacial chemical mixed in it prevents the water to freeze on 0 degree also. In general language, it is known as sweet poison. Today, milk is also not nutritious food. It is also a sample of adulterated material. By the use of benefits are less and losses are more. The condition of vegetable oil and ghee available in the market is also dangerous. In ghee, the mixing of vegetable oil is normal trained. In the red chili powder, mixing of brick sand is easier. Artificial color or fennel and mixing lead chromate and yellow soil in turmeric and sulfur in coriander and chili and seeds of papaya in black pepper is easily done. Injection is used to get color in the fruits and vegetables to look like fresh. Spray of copper solution for brightening in cauliflower. Spray of silver nitrate in pearls of palm, and in arhar mixing of kesari pulse, and in besan the flour of maize is done. Rice is polished with artificial colors, and all these are adulterating the food products. Here, the caution is finally, what is the provision in the law to deal with such leprosy of adulteration? The truth is that to remove this problem from root, there is lack of standard in India. With regard to safe food, there is law in India. In 1954, Prevention of Food Adulteration, that is PFA Act was passed, which prevents the 65 food items from the adulteration of pesticides or mixtures. Apart from several laws accused persons against involving in the business, no matter how strict the laws are framed, but until use of money and political power is checked, the business is not going to be closed. Lakhs of cases are pending in courts. If the government is firmly determined to prevent the adulteration, then there is no doubt that adulteration will be controlled. It only requires a solid policy and effective implementation. Here we are done with all the topics of this chapter.